140 members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that's right. Hump day. At least I know what the day is today. Okay, I see y'all. All right, let me give some shout outs to some of my members. Thank y'all again for being a part of this program with me. QC in the house. I see you, Cheryl, Marpy, Mrs. Rogers, Dion, Patrice, Tangela, Lorraine, Rachel. Hey, girls. We say, hey, beautifuls and handsomes. Kimberly, I see you. Mrs. Gordon, Shanna, Anita, LaShondra, Deborah, Teresa. Hey, Latanya, Divine, brown skin girl. Water yourself. I see you. I think I said Teresa. Spoken. I see you, baby. Tanjanika. Hey, lady. Sherry. Hey, I'm Big Osama. I see you. Oh, we got a new one. Davida. Hey, Davida. Welcome to the show. Hey, Tia. Janet. I see you, Janet. Imperial Glam Girl. I see you. Keeping us all straight. Yolanda. Adrian. Beautiful Queen. That Tamara. I think I said I was going to call you Tamara. Hey, Tamara. Who else we got in the house? I see you. Did I say Sherry? If I didn't, I'm going to say it now. Janet, Rima. I see you, Rima. Lorraine. Hold on. I'm going down the list. Tammy B. I see you, girl. Say Sonia. Lisa Bibbs. Lexi in the house. I think that's it for right now of my somebody say yes if your name is Green. Oh yeah, she asked if her name is Green. Yeah, Tanya, your name is Green. You know they gonna get mad at you on the other side, Tanya. You know they say they like you, girl. I be hearing them saying, we don't mind. Tanya, come over here. Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? This hump day. This is hump day. Somebody say, hey now. I see you, Tanya. You know they're gonna get at you. They said you welcome on the other side. I see you, Jackie. I see you. I be getting friend requests on the other side. They so slow. I do my homework before accepting any friend requests. They be sending you. Hey, they sending you friend requests because they want to find out your family members. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They want to find out your family members so they can send your family members some. I see you, Angela. I see you, one Bama girl. I see y'all. They want to dig through your family list so they can find family members and reach out to them. Today we are going to talk about traumas. I just said let's talk about traumas, but I want to talk about traumas that's still affecting us as adults today. A lot of people are carrying around a lot of traumas that's still affecting them as adults today. Okay. Whether it be from, your parents, well, most likely a lot of people got traumas from, just their household, siblings, your neighbors, your teachers, your principals, bullies at your school. Does anybody have any childhood traumas that's still affecting them today, or they've, learned how to deal with it or shook it off or gotten over it or forgave and move on that they would like to talk about? I am going to drop the link for anyone that want to discuss something that affected them as a child, that either it took them a while to get over, they've never gotten over it, or, they learn how to deal with it. Anybody got any childhood traumas? Somebody said, girl, yes, Maine was lit. More, my membership is still pending. Is it still pending on YouTube, Cassandra? Is it still pending on YouTube? The best group on YouTube right now. I love it. Thank you, LaShonda. She said yes. I'll get with you about that. I don't know how to when it says pending. What do you mean by pending? Hey, Bonita. Bonita. Anybody want to come up on the stage and discuss a trauma? If not, we're gonna get into some thing. Hey, Algeron, I see you. I see y'all still coming in. I got 154 people in the building. Again, I am at 140 membership. I thank y'all. Hey, Miss Lady, I see you, girl. Anybody want to come up and talk about a trauma that has affected them? Hey, Denise. Affected them in a way that, you know, until I drop the link, I'm going to drop it one more time. If you want to come up, I'm going to discuss some traumas. Y'all know I always tell y'all a little bit about my life. But let me tell you something. Let me see if my sister come on. Hold on one second. You think I should bring my sister on, check? Huh? I'm going to see if she'll come on. They know I got a husband. They think you imaginary, though. They said you like Becky with the good hair. Hey, baby girl, you want to come on the panel today? What you doing? You sound like you sleep. Oh, well, don't come on if you're not feeling good. No. Well, we're talking about childhood traumas. I just want to know that you want to come. If you want to, you can. But if you're not feeling good, we can talk another time. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Okay, honey. All right, bye. She said she ain't feeling good. Hey, Rose, girl, what's going on?
Hi.
What you got?
What have I been missing? I've been away.
Hey, Denise, you in Vegas? Where you at, girl? Hold on, I'm sorry, Rose. Let me see what Denise said.
You're fine.
Where you at? Okay, she'll answer in a minute. Hey, Rose.
Hi,
Hey, David.
everybody.
Hey, girl. How's nursing school going?
So that's why I joined. I have something to tell you guys.
Did you graduate?
Yes, I am officially a South
Yay!
Carolina State phlebotomist.
I
I
know you
passed
are
my test today.
happy. That's
I
good, Rose.
cried.
Congratulations.
My mom, my friends, everybody is so proud of me. Tomorrow I take my national exam, but as far as the
Yes,
state, I passed my state exam today. I did.
that's Rose. That's good,
Yes.
girl.
Yes, I'm
Listen.
just waiting. I'm
uh,
just waiting to post my certificate. But yes, I've been out celebrating, drinking. So I just hopped on and say, "Hey, Amora, hey guys," I'm fucking happy. God is
I know you
good.
are.
I
Congratulations, girl.
am. I'm
So
so
now
happy.
you're doing phlebotomy first, and then you're gonna go into nursing.
Yes, I will be going into nursing next year after my birthday.
Okay, so you're gonna work as a phlebotomist for how long?
Probably about a few months. I am.
So now, have you already landed a job? Have you been applying?
Not yet. So once I get done with the nationals, I am gonna work on my resume and
Okay.
go from there. But I gotta go because I am drinking now. But I just want to say thank you, everybody. Fuck that side and
Congratulations,
fuck
boo.
Duffy. All right, bye.
Good stuff, girl. Bye. That is good. That's another thing. If y'all have some good news to share, let us know. Listen, when I very first met Rose, I think may have been the beginning of this year, or was it? It was either the beginning of this year. I think it was the beginning of this year. Anyway, she told me, she was like, "Hey, I'm in nursing school. I'm going to be a phlebotomist, and then I'm gonna switch over to nursing." And she's young. She's one of our young ones, y'all. And I said, "Girl, you keep on at it." So she was supporting Brianna and still going to school and working at night. Girl, she doing what she's supposed to do, right? She is doing what she's supposed to do. She working. She going to school. She doing it up, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I remember them days back in the day. Going to school, working, taking care of kids. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. My sister said she's gonna come on. If she comes on, if she wants to come up, she can. If not, you know, we're gonna continue. We're gonna let this train roll tonight. But until anybody come up, if y'all want me to drop the link, just say drop the link. But it's a lot of adults, y'all. A lot of adults that's walking around with childhood traumas, whether they have just never faced it, never dealt with it, just act like it was going to go away, never sought counseling or anything. And they are allowing that trauma to eat them up as adults. Some of them are, because they've never dealt with it, you know? And I just feel like, you know, a lot of the traumas that we had as kids, and Lord knows there's a lot of us that went through some type of trauma. You know, it may not have been, you know, worst in the world. You know what I mean? Especially we've heard some things already. Somebody said, let it roll till the wheels fall off. I'm off tomorrow. Okay, Shayna. Okay, Shayna. But a lot of us don't talk about it. A lot of us think that it's just going to go away. I say that you have to face it. You know what I mean? You need to deal with it the best way you can, whether that's just talking to someone, speaking out about it, going to seek counseling, maybe talking to your church about it or something like that. Somebody said, I just realized I cursed on your live more. It's okay. I don't think anybody heard it. I don't think anybody heard it. It's okay. And I don't think 1 or 2 cuss words is bad, but I know some of them cuss words, they be like, girl, if you don't get your butt up out of here with all this language. But a lot of us have had traumas, even if it's like work traumas, early on in life, you know, when you get a job. And let me tell y'all about a situation. Now, this ain't no trauma, but this is a situation that happened to me. So I got a job at 16 because that's just how it was in our house. We all start working at 16. Some of us start working younger than 16, actually. So somebody said, Amor, you mentioned teacher. My 7th grade algebra teacher embarrassed me in front of the whole class after a pop quiz. I went through life avoiding any type of math because of that. Which she embarrassed you, Rachel. Let me tell you what happened to me. I got a job at Popeyes. One of my adopted sisters, I had 2 adopted sisters. One of my adopted sisters got me a job at Popeyes, right? So I start working. I was hired to be a cashier. That's what I was told, right? All through the interview, she talked to me about being a cashier. And my first 2 days on the job was training as a cashier. So I'm learning how to, do the cashier thing. I'm 16 or whatever, and I'm following the cashier, I'm following her lead, right? So I'm a cashier. So that's what I thought, right? So my supervisor, somebody came in and said the bathrooms were disgusting. They were messed up. Somebody went in there and just did the most, right? So she calls me out and say, Amora, go clean the bathroom. So, I go in there and I'm like, she want me to clean the bathroom. So I go in there to clean the bathroom and oh my God, it was disgusting, y'all. Like, I'm talking about disgusting. Like, whoever went in that bathroom was just downright disgusting. The bathroom was horrible. I mean, some of y'all might be eating or sipping on some wine or something like that. So I don't want to spoil your appetite. But I mean, it was disgusting. So I came back in there and I told the supervisor, I said, the bathroom is disgusting. Like it's stuff everywhere. Like it's nasty. It's gross. And she was like, okay, now mind you, let me take y'all back. Rewind. I was only making $335 an hour. Okay. $335 an hour is what I was making. So now my supervisor telling me, yeah, well, go out and go. I told you, go clean the bathroom. I don't care how disgusting it is. Go clean it. What? So anyway, needless to say, I was only on the job 1 week, y'all. This was my first week of employment. So I went back. When I came and told her the bathroom was disgusting, she told me to go back out there and clean it. How about I went back out the door and I went out the door. I left. I called my ride and said, come get me. I quit, y'all. I quit the first week because she told me I had to clean the bathroom, right? So yes, I was making $335 an hour. No, somebody said 335 pennies an hour. No, $3.35 an hour. That's how much I was making back in the day. 335. That was minimum wage or whatever. This was at Popeyes chicken. And to this day, I do not like Popeyes. I don't like Popeyes because they disgusting. And it's disgusting because I feel like the restaurant is disgusting. So that's a trauma that I never got over. I never got over that nasty, filthy, disgusting bathroom. So, growing up and stuff like that or whatever, continuing to come into an adult, even being married, they say, oh, y'all want some Popeyes tonight? I was like, ew, who eat Popeyes? Gross, nasty, disgusting. Yeah, so me and Popeyes, when everybody was doing that chicken sandwich contest, nah. Let them have it, child. Popeye, no, child. Listen, leave bad memories in my mind. Can't do it. So, different things can haunt you as a child, and you grow up and you just learn to steer away, baby. So, no, I never went to counseling to get over that little nasty experience that I experienced at Popeyes. But nah. So now I just look at all Popeyes as being disgusting, whether they dirty or not. They just appear dirty. You know what I mean? Somebody said that happened to me. I was working for McDonald's 3 days before they tried me. Hey, Yolanda, they be trying you. Now I think that they actually have, somebody said, I have a phobia of public bathrooms. I don't use public bathrooms now. Let me tell you something, beautiful queen. I try my darnest not to. I do. You can ask my husband. I will hold until I get to my destination. I try. Now, I can't do it all the time, but I try my darnest. But I like going to restaurants that I feel like the people care, like Chick-fil-A, you know what I mean? I feel like some places care more than others. Some places are just downright nasty, but I think, I got a belt, y'all. Hold on. But I think that they may have housekeeping now. Like, they don't make their employees do it. They have actual people come in and clean these bathrooms now. I think so, because somebody said, I don't know my Apple ID and I want to support you. Will you please drop your Cash App? All right, hold on. I dropped the Cash App. But I think that they have like workers that come in and do it now, like what they call them, they have like teams. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Does anybody know? Do they have like teams that come in? I think they have teams that come in and clean the place for you. What do they call that, baby? What do they call it? Janitorial service or something like that. Most restaurants' bathrooms are nasty. I'm like you. I just hold it. I can't if I can. Joyce, girl, I'm talking about disgusting. Amore, I love me a good old breast from Popeyes. Ooh, yeah, no. Not me, baby. Not me. Ugh. I mean, hey, to each his own, Like I said, I was 16 and this was in Georgia. I worked at RL. What's RL? For 15 years, and I can promise I might have cleaned it once or twice. What's RL? I worked at RL. What's RL? I'm lost. Is it a restaurant? RL. Oh, Red Lobster. Oh, for 15 years? That's a long time. What do you do at Red Lobster? I ain't ate Red Lobster in a long time. Yeah, I don't really like I don't deal with public bathrooms like that either. If we go eat and I have to use the bathroom or my kids have to, it's time to we wrap up and leave. Nope, I can't stomach it, even the thought of it. Beautiful queen, I got you, girl. I understand. My daughter and none of her kids use public toilets. Public toilets. Hey, did y'all hear about the lady that she stopped at a truck stop? Okay, she stopped at a truck stop to use the bathroom, and I think it was a truck stop. But Google it if you want to know the story. But it was either a truck stop or some other type of bathroom, and they put super glue on the toilet, and the lady sat down on the toilet and got stuck. Do y'all remember that one? Was that a truck stop? Where it was a truck stop or somewhere. The guy was doing a prank, and he put super glue on the toilet, and the lady sat down and she was stuck to the toilet. Now, here's my thing. I'm gonna look, and if anything looked wet, I mean, I'll wipe it down. I may even put one of those little things down. Like, I don't understand like how she just sat down, because it ain't no god dang going way I would have done that. Lord Jesus, I wouldn't have done. Because you know, my thing is, if the super glue was if it looked wet, you know what I mean, I wouldn't have dared sit down on that toilet. No way. Heck no. Who sits on public toilet? Well, honey, I'm telling you, it's a lady that got super glued to the dang on toilet. I'm serious. Ew, why didn't she squat? Hey, some people don't have good knees. You gotta have good knees to be squatting. This is why I try my best not to use public restrooms. Listen, I'm 50 years old, and before me and my husband get on the road, I be like a little kid. I be like, hold on, who all need to use the bathroom? I will go use the bathroom, even if I just came out the bathroom, and I will go again to avoid trying to use public restrooms. But if I do use a public restroom, it has to be a restaurant or something like that I know that they care about, care about what they look like, and, they care about cleanliness. I think Chick-fil-A may have a janitorial service that come in. I don't think they make their hourly employees clean the bathroom. Like, how you gonna hire somebody to clean the bathroom and flip chicken at the same time? Like, get it together, Popeyes. Get it together. Get it the freaking together. Just nasty. Just nasty. I'm not sitting on nobody's public stories. I'm sorry, y'all. This is off subject, but go to the Messy Cousins page. Look at the video they made with Job Punching RH. We'll look at it later, baby girl. We'll look at it later. My gallbladder of 25 years, I understand. Hey, who else got a nasty story or something that happened when they was a child that they still, they steer away from things because of it? Hold up now, more. I love Popeyes. Ooh, girl, go right ahead, child. Hey, I don't knock it, honey. I don't knock it, because if you like, my husband eat it. My husband eat at the Waffle House. My husband eat freaking at IHOP. I don't eat that. I don't like that type of stuff. Nah, I don't like this. I think the workers take turns clean the restroom. Even at Chick-fil-A, I think they might have a crew to come in. It's not really that expensive to hire a crew to come in. They need to put that in their freaking budget. That's all I'm saying. Put it in the budget, honey. I don't think anybody, bees, I got stung at 4 years old and been running ever since. I'm terrified. A bee got you. Hey, if my sister is Kiki in here, she got to tell y'all about this bee story. My sister got stung by a bee on her tongue. Are you in here, sis? Are you in here? My sister got stung by a bee on her tongue. I got kicked out of my own show. Frogs, baby frogs would make me move across the city. Frogs? Oh my God. I ain't too fond of frogs. I'm not scared of them, but I ain't too fond of frogs. Grasshoppers? Yes, I don't like grasshoppers. Them jokers jump tall, and I got a story about grasshoppers too. When I was stationed in Virginia, I don't know what it was. Where you stay at, the one that talk about grasshoppers. Are you in Virginia? When I was stationed in Virginia, those grasshoppers used to collect around my doorsteps. You couldn't even come out the door. Them grasshoppers all jumping on you and stuff. I'm like, oh, hell no. I don't like grasshoppers either. Baby frogs? Nah, I don't want no frogs jumping on me. What about the 4 girls that flooded the toilet at a restaurant? They all got arrested. Where was that at? They flooded. Why would they do that? Why would they flood the toilet? Why would they flood the toilet, Joyce? Yeah, they do, because they have a sign-off sheet on the door at the most restaurant. Oh, so the employees be cleaning it? Okay, I guess. I only eat the California rolls. I'm scared of raw fish. Where is that at? California rolls at what restaurant? California rolls. California rolls. California rolls. Hey, Linda. Flying water bugs traumatized me. One flew on my neck and ran down in my clothes. I ran through the house. Hold on. I ran through the house screaming and stripping. Now, if I see a flying roach, I'm done. What's a flying water bug? Girl, you got me about to look that up. What is a flying water bug? Flying water bug. I gotta see what a flying water. What? That's a roach. Girl, why you call it a flying water bug? That looks like a roach. Girl, child, a flying water bug? Lord Jesus. Oh, you in Texas? They got grasshoppers in Texas? Oh, Lord. I don't like praying mantis. What is that? Is that like a moth? Have me looking this shit up. Hold on. Praying mantis. Let me see what that is. Oh, yeah. No, I don't like those things either. Oh, I don't like those things either. I don't like bugs. I like being outside, but I don't like bugs and gnats and mosquitoes. Snakes, for me, I will die and come back to life. I am, let me see, am I afraid of snakes? I'm afraid of snakes how do I say it? So, like, if I see somebody holding a snake, I'm not scared of it, right? But or even if I see a snake on the ground, I'm not scared of it as long as I'm not up on it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm up on it, yeah, I'm scared. Or if it catches me off guard, I'm scared. But if I see it in advance, then I'll be like, oh, that's a snake. But if it catches me off guard, yeah, I'm scared. But if I see somebody holding the snake, I don't flip out like some people like, oh my God, a snake. No, I just be like, hey, it's they snake. Long as they don't bring it, put it on me. First time I seen a palmetto giant roach was in basic training. Rachel, where'd you go to basic training at? They from Florida. They huge, bigger than a regular roach. Oh, Lord, it's a roach. That's a roach. I'm in my song. It's a roach. It's a roach. It's any reptile for me. Is it? Oh, someone said it's any reptile for me. We call them water bugs. They huge. They roaches. Them things are roaches. I wonder what Latoya called hers. Y'all funny. Y'all, I'm in Facebook jail again for 29 days for cursing out the piece today. I guess I'm making another page. Girl, I was in jail for 29 days on my page, and I had to make another page. Girl, them 29 days had you heated, girl, because you can't say nothing on that page. But girl, listen, stop cussing them jokers out, girl. Don't say nothing to them. They want that attention. That's what they want. A spider will most definitely send me to the upper room. Now, that's my daughter. My daughter does not like spiders. We asked her, how in the world how you gonna grow up? Like, what's gonna happen? You gonna call your husband? My daughter will be taking a shower and call me or her dad to come kill a spider if she see one like in the shower, like sometimes in the upstairs in the shower, the upstairs bathroom. She'll say, I'm like, what you gonna do? Girl, what you gonna do when you get on your own, girl? I remember a lizard got in my house. I emptied a can of Raid on it. You emptied a can of Raid on a lizard? Lizard eat bugs. Did you know that? They eat the little gnats and the little moths and small flying insects. Crickets make me crazy. I don't like the sound of crickets, man. They just make your skin crawl. I put it on and the bitch was on my shirt. Wait a minute. Hold on. What you say? She said crickets make me crazy. It was my car. You jumping all over now. Oh, snakes give me goosebumps. My started tickling, someone holding it, a cage, anything. Hell no. It give you goosebumps. Oh my God. Y'all funny. Hold on. What? She said them joints will survive a nuclear blast. Rachel, which one are you talking about? The lizard? Flying roach, we call them water bugs in Brooklyn. Now y'all know how many in here in somebody said send them back here. How many of y'all? No. I'm not in Facebook jail now. I was in Facebook jail a while ago. I ain't been in Facebook jail. I have been behaving myself. I haven't been in Facebook jail for a minute. I have to wait 29 days before I can curse them out again. Rose, you funny. How many of y'all have ever been to New York and seen them New York rats? Them big old rats that look like the size of a cat in New York. How many of y'all have seen them big New York rats? Oh, I would give a spider the whole room and call my husband because my daughter just as scared as I am of them. Yep, that's how I'm not scared of spiders, but my daughter, oh my gosh, she's scared of spiders. Flies make me crazy. All that buzzing noise flying in my face, your ears, your eyes, your junk. Hello, Amore. Hey, them are wood rats. So you know what I'm talking about the size of a cat. Yes. Rats, cats. I love New York. Rachel, leave us New Yorkers alone. Oh, so y'all know about them big old rats, man. Let me tell y'all a story. So our daughter, our 24-year-old, how old was she at the time, baby? 19? I think she's 20. I think she was 19. So our daughter, one of them, the oldest one, she called herself gonna go to New York with her friends and not tell us about it. You know what I mean? Because now, she thinks she grown. She in college. She grown. Don't tell us that she going to New York, so we don't even know she there, okay? We in Charlotte, we minding our business, enjoying the night. We get a phone call and says, screaming, oh, I got to find a place to stay. And, we got an Airbnb in New York and they got rats. The rats is as big as a cat and we can't stay here. And we done left and they won't let us rent a hotel because they're not 21 years old. They are under 18. Under 21. She was 19. They were under 21 and could not get a hotel. So it was like, and I don't know what to do. What we can do. So let me tell y'all what we had to do. We had to get on social media because it was dark too, y'all. It was dark. We had to get on social media and call out to our friends. We was like, any friend right now that's in New York, hit us up right now. It is important. So some of our friends that was in New York at the time hit us up and we was like, look, our daughter is stranded. She's in an Uber right now, freaked out. Her and her 2 cousins freaked out because they basically snuck to New York. They need a hotel, and the hotel will not let them check in because they are underage. This is the hotel we need for them to go to. You know, we ended up getting them some hotel in the Marriott. So our friend was in a whole new borough, a whole different borough, had to drive about 45 minutes to get to our daughter to get them in a hotel. But when I tell you, it is good to always know people in different places, because our daughter and them would have been stuck that night. Of course, we was upset because we like, why would you do that and don't tell us? You know what I mean? Like, why would you go somewhere and don't tell us that you're going? So yeah, so our friend had to drive 45 minutes to go find a hotel for our daughter so they can stay in a hotel. It was crazy. She was scared as shit. She was so scared of them dang on rats. So that was an experience that they had. The people in New York are much scarier than them rats. I live in Harlem, girl. Those rats run the damn town, run the city. She said the rats run the city. Hey, Anna. Baby, I moved out of the house because of the mice. I know I'm not effing with no rats. You moved out of the house because of a mice? Read my girl, I was in Jamaica last week. Those mosquitoes ate my ass up. I never felt mosquito bites that hurt like that. They ate through my pants. I'm still scratching. Girl, you must not be from the South, baby. Go to Alabama, Georgia, and Mississippi, honey, and South Carolina. You want to see some mosquitoes. The mosquitoes leave them things on you. Them bumps be so big on you. Now, Georgia got some mosquitoes that'll have you itching for days, for real. Scratching for days, you know. I don't mind the bathrooms by the New York Public Library on 5th Avenue by Bryant Park. It's the cleanest. She got that one laid out, don't she? As soon as I say something, they restrict my page. I hate Facebook. I'm beginning to hate Facebook too. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm beginning to hate Facebook. Some people have power over Facebook, and they can get your page taken. They can get you. Listen, I told y'all that dude used to get me every night, right? I think your sister's in here. Is my sister in here? Where you at, sis? Where's she at? I don't see her. I live in Georgia, but those Jamaican mosquitoes got drag teeth. I'm not messing around with none of them. Thank you, Casey, for the new membership. Let me tell you, what was I about to tell y'all? I forgot what I was about to tell y'all. It was about something. Was it about mosquitoes? I was about to tell y'all something. I think it was about mosquitoes. I can't remember. It was either about mosquitoes or it'll come back to me in a minute. Somebody told me my sister was in here. I stepped in the ant bed, hollered, and cried for about 5 hours. My legs and feet was red and swollen. Ooh, girl. Ants, field mice in woods around my house, but I keep killer cats so they don't try my house. Oh, I know what I was about to tell y'all. When I was over at Facebook, that man used to get my page struck every single night, y'all. Let me tell you, Facebook got to the point where it wasn't even bullying or nothing. It could be a statement like, I remember one time I got dinged for harassment for saying something like, she gone, you mad because she gone, or something like that, girl. They got me for harassment. I was like, this person paying over here at Facebook. So I think Facebook be on some stuff. I really do. I think Facebook on some stuff. Robert grandfather, Facebook shenanigan. He's been with them over 30 years. That's why when he report people, Facebook take pages down. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Because let me tell you something. When I tell you some of my posts weren't even, I mean, y'all, I'm serious. I was just like, this ain't even harassment. It'd be like, oh, you mad because she gone, you mad or whatever. And then, oh, harassment. is that harassment? I've seen posts way worse than that. And then Facebook then got to the point where you know how sometimes you can appeal if they say you did something, you can appeal it, and they be like, "Oops, we got it wrong." Honey, Facebook stopped allowing me to appeal anything. They just be like, we took it down, and now you on restriction. God dang it, sit in a corner and just sit there. You know what I mean? They didn't even give me a chance to even say I didn't do it or anything. Nothing. They just restrict me. Just restrict me. I'm like, what the heck? It's crazy. Thank you, Kenjo. Is that what it is? Kenjo for the membership. Thank you. Osama, what he big mad over? He need to deal with that childhood trauma he got going on. Yeah, because what was the deal with Bree page today? I was so hurt when her page wasn't there. All I know is I just woke up. I woke up to all y'all inboxing me like, what in the world? What's going on? What's going on? And I'm like, what happened? What's going on? What happened? Yeah, they tried to mass report, but honey, let me tell you, just like he got people in high places in Facebook, she got people too. I got blocked from the last page. I could be nosy on MLFC. I told them to rename. Oh, okay. I got you. And they blocked you. Girl, I blocked them. They didn't even block me. I blocked them. I don't want to see what they're doing. Now, I will say every now and again, I go peek and see what his crazy butt doing on one of my pages. But all them other pages, I got blocked. Even Thick Tongue, like she get, Lord Jesus. But anyway, them childhood traumas, that's what it is. It's sad because he would never get help. He don't think nothing is wrong with him. Oh, it is, honey. Listen, I'm still going to Facebook board again, and I'm sending an email to Mark. Hey, Terry, maybe you should, because you know what? Martine tripping. I don't like Facebook like that no more. I do not like Facebook like that, honey, because Facebook will get you down. At least YouTube be like, such and such is trying to strike your page, but we didn't find anything wrong with it. They'll tell you trying to strike your page. And it just make you laugh. Facebook just take your stuff down. Facebook took my stuff down, man. They restricted me. They put me on 28 days restriction. They had to be quicker than that. Big Bree, not the little one. I know. They got to be quicker than that. She got a rep, too. That rep went in there and was like, wait a minute. Hold on. They did what? Oh, okay. Oh, she said, I'm trying to join. Hold on. Thank you, Makila. I appreciate the cash out. She said, I'm trying to join. All you got to do is just go to Facebook. Just go to YouTube. Oh, there she go. Hey, sis. You want to come up here, girl? I'm going to drop the link, y'all. I am going to drop the link, y'all. I just dropped the link. This is my sister I'll be telling y'all about. She older than me. She is older than me. He's been with Facebook for ages. He has been with Facebook for a long time. Shoot, it's probably been 30 years. You got to click on that link and follow the directions. What happened is she haven't made a video since you exposed her. I think she getting into it with some of her peoples. They messy over there. Real messy, y'all. Real messy. I think she getting into it with some of her peoples. Hey, y'all want to hear something? She said, hell no, I don't want to talk, but it wasn't me that got stung. It was Grace. Oh, yeah, you know what it was? I mean, my other sister, yeah, you're right. It was Grace that got stung. My other sister got stung. She jumped off of, hey, tell them how she got stung, girl. Tell them how she got stung. My sister jumped off a banister off the porch saying, hey, did she say Superman or Wonder Woman? Which one was it? Did she say whatever she said? Superwoman, and she had her mouth open talking about Superwoman, and the bee stung on her nose. I mean, on her tongue. My sister got stung on her tongue. But this sister right here, she got a moth flew in her ear. She had to go to the doctor. She had to go to the emergency room. She got a moth flew in her ear and it was still alive. And it was flapping his wings or whatever. You ain't gonna come up and tell him, sis? My sister got a moth that flew in her ear. Oh, Lord. She said, do your Facebook name start with a C? Whose? Mine? Are you talking about me or are you talking about somebody else? Because mine don't. My cousin had a roach in her ear. Oh, Lord, a little roach. Ooh, Jesus. My sister had a moth that flew in her ear and it was still alive. No, my Facebook name doesn't start with a C. Oh, you talking to Terry. You're talking to Terry. So no one wants to come up and talk about their childhood traumas. I would have snatched my ear clean off. What she said, I would have snatched my ear clean off. That was me that jumped off the porch. Hold on. That was me that jumped off the porch and thought I was Superwoman. And I did have a big in my ear. And that's why I'm crazy today. She's talking about a moth in her ear. My sister did have a moth in her ear. That ain't why you crazy today. She said, that's why I'm crazy today. That is not why you crazy today, girl. That moth in your ear did not make you crazy, girl. That wasn't it, fool. That wasn't it, sis. We can't blame that on the moth, girl. We cannot blame that on the moth, but my sister did. I thought you said that was Grace that jumped off the porch and got stung with the bee. How both of y'all jumped off the porch? That was Grace. Grace got stung with the bee. You had the moth in your ear. She's talking about that's why I'm crazy today. We need screens for our ears. Like we have screens for the windows. Listen, while you playing, they will. Listen, that type of stuff can get in your ears at night. Your nose, your ears, yes. Somebody said, I have a clown phobia. My grandbaby might have a clown phobia. I scared my grandbaby so bad one night about that show The It. Boy, my grandbaby did not want to come on my house no more. You hear me? She was like, no, I don't want to go see me, Maya. I scared her. It took a while for her to start back wanting to be around me. I scared the crap out of my grandbaby with that It thing. But I had to learn the lesson. My son was so mad at me. Somebody said, I just messaged you. Oh, you must have messaged Terry. That's why I wear earplugs at night. Hey, while you playing, bugs can fly in your ear. I refuse to watch it. Yeah, my grandbaby, she was about maybe 5. She's 7 now. No, she wasn't 5. She had to be about 3. Yeah, she had to be about 3 because it's been a while ago. And my grandbaby was so scared. She was like, I ain't going back on my house. Boy, it took forever to get her back over to my house. I scared her with the It, child. She was so scared. Ooh, but now, she's 7 years old now, so she's over it. Yeah, now you might not want to watch the It. What'd you say? Grace turned up her soda and it was a bumblebee in the can and stung her. But yes, it was me that jumped off the porch. Sis, I think you're getting the story mixed up. I ain't never heard of no can with no bumblebee in it, girl. I think you're getting the story mixed up, sis. I have an aunt that is terrified of doll heads. Yes, they can get in your ear, but till this day, I sleep with the covers over my head. Sister, y'all. You crazy. I don't sleep with no covers over my head. Gotten rid of majority of my childhood phobias. Let me see. So I don't like completely dark. I have to have a light on, whether it's a night light, the kitchen light, the night light. It has to be several lights on in my house. My house cannot be completely dark. That's one thing I don't like. Completely dark and completely silent. I don't like a whole lot of noise, but it has to be some type of noise. Completely dark and completely silent, I don't like. Let me think of what else. This is just for the inside of the house. I have to have an alarm system and I have to have cameras. And I don't care. I ain't staying in nobody's house if they don't have no alarm system and cameras. Let me see what else. I'm trying to think of what other phobias I have. I'm sure my sister tell me, what's my other phobia, sis? Somebody said, so what's the T on hamburger new chick? Hamburgers new chick. Who is hamburgers? Who is hamburgers? Hamburger new chick. Daddy long legs almost made me burn down my house. I'm from the South. My dad was young, single dad. He used to wake us with them dangling in our face. Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay. Daddy would have got punched and kicked, baby. He would have got punched and kicked. I don't like clowns. Hey, Lisa. She said, you are scared of dogs. Not no more, sis. I used to be scared of dogs. I'm not scared of dogs no more. Now I'm scared of big dogs. Yes. I don't like big dogs like Rockwilders, Pit Bulls, the big dogs, big dogs. But I ain't scared of no little dog. I ain't scared. I had to get a dog to stop being scared of dogs. So you're right. I used to be scared of dogs. But I ain't scared of Yorkies, Terriers, Maltese, the little dogs. But the big Rockwilders and my son dog, which is a freaking pit bull. Nah, hell no. I don't like them things. I ain't even, they be like, oh, just come smell, let him smell you, let him sniff you, let him, just get close to you, just so he'll know who you are. Hell to the no. And it's not that I'm scared of the dog. I don't like the way. So some dogs so big, like I seen this dog, it was so big. A Great Dane, I don't even know what type of dog it was. It was just one of them ones that once it stand up on his feet, on his hind legs, it knock you down because it's so big. So I don't like them type of dogs. I don't like them dogs that just overpower you. Hell no. And no, Terry, I would never come to your house around your big ass dog. A dog like 140 pounds or something like that. Hell no, Terry. Me and you would have to meet somewhere. Terry got a big old dog. Big dog. Big dog. Heck no. I don't like them big dogs that overtake you. They be so big. So she said, I'm scared of dogs, cats, lizards, snakes. Shit, I'm scared of any animal or reptile that move. Me too. I hate being in the dark. Yeah, I can't do the dark. I don't care what size it is. I'm scared of it. Oh no. See, I'm not scared of the I ain't scared of the little ones. You can just, kick one of them jokers. I ain't scared of the little dogs, but I am scared of the big dogs. I didn't have any childhood traumas. I am the baby of 13. I was raised with my mom and dad. I got by with everything. That's good, Cheryl, girl. Somebody said that was a horse. Yeah, them dogs that freaking get on their hind legs and they get on their hind legs and try to jump on you or whatever. No, I don't like them things. Get deep away from me. I tell my son, he said, Mom, just let the dog smell you. No, I don't want the dog to smell me. Get your dog. Get your dog. Anyway, I love my son. Love him. But I get me an Airbnb from now on. I haven't been the same since that bug got in my ear. So you gonna blame it on the bug, sis. You gonna blame it on the bug. You gonna blame that on the bug. I put him in the basement, girl. You gotta put him in the basement and lock the door. I have a phobia of circles close together, like the drain cover in the shower. Yuck, I can't stand the sight. I have a phobia of circles close together. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that? You think something gonna crawl up in there or something? I hate water bugs. I'm in a city from New Jersey and I just moved to South Carolina and they are down here heavy. Some people call roaches water bugs. I call them roaches. She said, I have a German Shepherd. Nah, your dog will be too big for me. I love my Chihuahua. They just talk too much. Hey, Lexi girl. Any of them, and I don't like being in the dark either. Don't let that TV go off. I'm gonna wake up immediately and turn it back on. Yeah, I don't like being in complete dark. I don't really like the TV being. I can have the TV on, but it needs to be low. Like it can't be regular the regular volume because it'll wake me up. It's too much noise. I don't like too much noise, and I don't like a little amount of noise. I mean, I don't like it to be quiet, but I don't like too much noise. Snakes, child. I be driving in my car, and if a snake is crossing the road, I will run off the road. I am in the boonies too, so it happens often. Oh, for real? Girl, why don't you just run over the snake? Just run it over. You can get, if you're on the road and if you see a snake, just run that joker over. I love dogs, but I don't like them to touch me. Oh, I don't like dogs to touch me either. I have a pit bull. Ooh, girl. My sister had a pit bull. You had one. It was that freaking bug, as you know it, and you know it. Oh, really? You think it was a bug, sis? I think you got a little wild out there, girl. You got a taste of the real life. You got out there and sold your seeds. You got out there and had a little fun here and there. I used to breed Shih Tzus, but little dogs harder to train. What is that? Is that a Shih Tzu? I'm gonna think it is. I got a Yorkie. I have an aquarium. That's it. That's all. Yeah, I think having a dog is like having a child. I have two phobias. One of them, when I was younger, my mom and I was talking about spirits. She told me that there's spirits all around us. So I used to talk. So I used to always think like when I'm asleep, they watching me. Spirits. And when I'm in the shower, I'll be feeling like those spirits be in the shower with me. For real? I love animals, but I hate dogs. Have you ever tried to talk to the spirit? I have a Rottweiler. She is only a year and a half and already look full grown. See, but she's such a lovable dog. You and Terry would love each other then because she got a big old rock. Talk about snakes. You better close your toilet seats. See, you know what? As far as the snakes in the toilet, I think you got to be like in a like a woody area or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that happens in the city. I think you got to be like in a woody, like a like maybe like an overgrown area or something like that. I don't know. I ain't never had no snake in my toilet before. Make my skin crawl. My grandmother got bit by a rattlesnake in her garden. Ooh, Lord. I don't even like being in the garden. I'm not that type of girl. I be looking too when I see those stories. Don't talk to spirits. 128 people on your live compared to the other side with 530. Oh, well, that's good, child. Let him have him, child. Let him have that 530, baby. Daisy, do you make the 128? Because I see 170. I see 170 people in here, boo. I see 170, boo. But she said 128 compared to the other side. But you just made 128. Or maybe you made the 170. You made the 170, boo. We over here talking about phobias, okay? What is this? We talking about phobias, baby. Phobias. I'm scared of cats too. I hate them evil things. My husband don't like cats. Can't stand cats. I don't do worms or snakes. I hate when I hear a bug fly by my ear. I don't do clown faces and scared of humans looking robots. I also don't do scary movies. Dang, my niece. Dang, my niece. You know, I think some of our phobias we should face them. Just to, I faced some of mine. I used to didn't like driving over big bridges and highways and stuff. I faced that one. I faced the dog. I'm not scared of snakes. I don't want one in my house. But like if I pass by one, I used to be like, oh my God, oh my God. I'm not like that no more. So I think we should start facing our fears. You know what I mean? Somebody said bye trick. Y'all know y'all. Y'all know. Don't do cats at all. She's a phobia. Spray her. I have a phobia of broke men. Is there a cure? Girl, you better stay away from them broke men. Stay away from broke men. A garden snake was in my aunt's toilet. She lived in North Carolina. What? She must have lived like in a overgrown wooded area. I ain't never seen no snake in the toilet, y'all. We must talk about the new Ja and Bree page. That old stranger danger. Jaffe said that he thought that Bree was getting her karma. I told him to wait on it. What's that about? Why we must talk about the page? I hate and still do driving over bridges with water under it. I used to be, I'm not no more. I used to be terrified. I mean, to the point where I would pull over on the side of the street side of the highway and just be thinking about that thing before I actually did it. But I'm not no more. I'm not facing no bee. Not scared of cats, but I don't fool with them. I ain't scared of cats, but I ain't fooling with them either. I don't want one. I don't even know how to really treat a cat. Yep, she did Amore. She did what? She did what, Amore? What y'all talking about? Yep, she did Amore. My childhood traumas was when it would rain, the worms came out. It was hard walking to school on the rain. Worms came out? Oh my God. Tim, now see, what you talking about? Being buried alive. She said, do you like animals? Like, I mean, they're all right as long as they ain't around me. You know what I mean? I don't dislike animals. I don't want one. Buried alive? I wouldn't want to be buried alive, but you're going to have to kick my ass to bury me alive. You got to kill me before you put me in the ground. That's going to be a struggle. You ain't just going to be able to bury me alive. I'm going to be throwing dirt and doing some of everything. You have to, the only way that I could be buried alive, you're going to have to knock me out. Like, I'm going to have to already be half dead before you can put me in the ground. I'm just saying. You might have to already embalm me and all that stuff before you get me in it. I don't do animals at all. Nope. It's cats that sit by my car every night. It's a black cat. It don't sit by nobody's car but mine. I be scared, but then I be thinking it's my mom or dad, so I stop stumping it away. But I don't like cats. Oh, it might be. She said, y'all getting weird now. How we getting weird? Cat's too damn sneaky for me. A fish or a bird is the only pets I can have. Fish or bird? None of them. That's not sneaky. They like people, just want to chill and be bothered when they feel like it. I hate cats. I don't think they're supposed to be pets. And you know, in Dubai, they got big cats for pets. They got the big old big cats for pets, like them big tigers and lions. Those old spooky shows us to have me stepping over on wet puddles, thinking it would be quicksand. I don't like cats either. When I was little, my brother had a cat, and that cat used to come into my room, jump on my bed, watch me, and then tell me with his paws that cat was sneaky. She said, I really don't have any more childhood traumas because I forgave all that caused the trauma. Love you. I'm going to bed. Oh, bye, sis. Love you too, girl. Talk to you later. I'll call you tomorrow. I don't like cats, period. I love cats. I just can't be around them. I'm allergic. Oh, yeah. A lot of people are allergic to cats. Y'all, let me tell y'all about this story about this cat. I probably told y'all already, but it was one of my friends. She was baking me a cake, and, you know, it's one of my other friends. It's not one of us. It's one of my light-skinned friends. My light-skinned friend, y'all. One of my light-skinned friends. She's like, oh, Moira, I want to bake you your favorite cake. I'm like, okay. But she had a cat named Frazier. That cat kept jumping up on the countertop while she was making me this cake. And I'm just like, and then she was kissing the cat. And mwah, mwah. And I'm like, look, why you let that cat jump on your countertop? And she's like, oh, she'll be okay. Get down, Frazier. Get down, Frazier. As she's icing my cake. Needless to say, I love her, but I ain't eat that cake, y'all. I ain't eat it. I ain't even try. I didn't even touch it. And listen, I know they probably screen record that. Yep, I threw that cake away too. I threw that cake away too because the cat jumped on top of the countertop while she was icing in the cat, y'all. I mean, icing in the cake. Now, I don't know if it was hair in the icing or not, but it's just the fact that the cat jumped up on the countertop while she was putting icing on the cake. Yeah, no. I did not try that cake at all. Hell to the no. Nope. Didn't do it. Have y'all heard about that man was asleep in his bed a few years back and he fell in a sinkhole that was underneath his house while he was in the bed? It was on the news a few years back. No. How he sleep in his bed? The whole house fell in the sinkhole? I've heard of sinkholes. but I ain't heard of nobody falling in one. Somebody said, dang, boy, you keep on throwing away cake. It doesn't seem that way. Hey, Kevin will come back over here and talk about, see, you're throwing away cakes again. Did you tell your friend you threw the cake away? Yes, she knows. She knew. You're throwing away cakes. You're always throwing people's shit away. That's why I don't do potlucks at work. Hell to the no, y'all. Hell no. Now, let me tell you how we used to do potlucks when I was in the military. This is how we did it, y'all. Y'all can do this way if y'all still working, have potlucks at y'all job. We would communicate with each other, okay? So we would say, like, we would have like these little, what do you call them? Like these little index cards, you know, where we would cut it in half or whatever. And we would put what the food was and who made it on the index card. So we would go around to each other. And when I say we, you know who I'm talking about. We. And we used to say, hey, what did you make? So they'll say what they made. We'll put a little red dot on it, right? So we'll be like, yeah, okay, she cool. What you make? You made that macaroni? You did that? Okay. Oh, girl, what you make? We'll put a little red dot by what dish that we wanted to eat off of, right? But the dish that didn't have a red dot on the little index card with the name of what it was, hell to the no. We didn't eat it. We used to do that at work all the time. What you make? Going around. Girl, what you bring? Oh, you brought that. Oh, okay. I was worried about it. It was looking good, but I was just like, they ain't gonna try that. Be like, who baked them brownies? Some brownies. No, they look good. Be like, son baked the brownies. Oh, he did? Oh, okay, give me get those. Oh, Colonel did that? Colonel baked it? Oh, hell no, girl. You can have that. We did it all the time. Rema said he gonna find your friend and tell her. He will. Hey, they probably gonna send a message to her inbox. I mean, go up under one of her posts, be like, she talked about your cake. She said she threw away your cake. Funny, y'all. Funny. Yes, we used to ask each other too. Not taking no chances. You already know. It's funny how when we was a kid, how your mom and your daddy, when they would fuss at you and they would say things like, I remember my dad, he used to say, it used to be so funny. And we told him about it when we became adults, but he used to say stuff like, child, you better stop it. Or I'm going to take that bitch and rip it down your throat. So one day, we're in our teenage years now when we can talk back a little bit, not really talk back, but we can have conversations with them. It was like, Dad, why every time you get mad and you say you're going to ram a bed down our throat, or, you say something real impossible, like, you're going to ram the bed down our throat, you're going to ram the refrigerator down our throat, you're going to, like, he used to say the most weirdest, craziest, wildest things that he was going to do to us, And we used to be like, why do you always say that? Somebody said they're going to try to go interview the lady with the cake. Hey, they can. You ain't lying no more. I swear, I hate to go to parties. People always come up to me and ask me, you cook? What you cook? I know, girl. But yeah, our parents used to tell us weird stuff. Parents say things that that don't make sense, girl. Sure do. You keep on. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna make you drink the ocean. And you'll be like, how he gonna make me drink the ocean? He gonna ram my bed down my throat. Okay, then. They go up to the floor and be like, I want Sharonda mac and cheese, Sharonda pasta, salad, Sharonda this, Sharonda that. I can't do a potluck at work unless someone bought it from the store. I work in a plant and the bathroom tells it all about females. So I refuse to eat from anyone at work. Girl, I would too, honey. Hey, Kimberly. I would too. I will refuse. On Facebook, they showed some washing their greens in the washing machine. What? I ain't never seen that. That's disgusting. But I seen somebody washing the chicken in the tub. I think it was just for views. Because I can't understand why somebody will wash their chicken in the tub. Yeah, I'm gonna beat the black off of you. Yeah, why they tell us that? I'm gonna beat the black off of you. Yes, I've seen somebody wash their chicken in the bathtub. I was just a little baby. I was a kid, but now I got to think about it because I never, ever want a cat. She said that's definitely clickbait. It might be. That might be clickbait. To wash the chicken in the tub, they just be doing stuff like doing the most. They show someone washing greens in the bathtub. She said, gross. That's disgusting. I ain't doing no potluck, but I'll cook for it. And all the light-skinned people be loving our food. You right. Hey, I just say you're going to go to a potluck, just grab you something to eat on the way there so you could be full as hell. The day I saw one of them walk out the bathroom still drinking a Coke, I was done with work potlucks. Hey, have y'all ever had to tell somebody, ma'am, excuse me, you forgot to wash your hands? I'm notorious for that. I am notorious for calling you out. If I see you in a bathroom and you have not washed your hands, I'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, you forgot to wash your hands. And then they be acting like they really forgot, like, I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, you was thinking that you was about to take your nasty ass out of this bathroom back out there to wherever the hell you was. But yes, I've been saying it more than once. Excuse me, ma'am, you forgot to wash your hands. I know they probably be like, or say they brought you into this world and they would take you out. Hey, Lily. Yes, you know our parents will say that in a minute. I brought you into this world and I'll take you out like they got the right. Like, no, you ain't. Sit down. You ain't taking me nowhere. Do they can't sleep 22 hours a day? I didn't know that. That's a good thing to know, I guess. I don't eat everybody cooking. Nope, not me. Won't go near my mouth. Heck no. I don't even eat all restaurant cooking. Y'all can't be trusting these people in restaurants either. I never participate in potluck at work, only catered food. Sometimes they cater food though, but don't be on it either. The day I saw one of them walk out the bathrooms. Oh yeah, I read that one. Yeah, some people just nasty, y'all. Nasty, 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 nasty. You know, when you go out in public and stuff like that, you realize sometimes that people just not as clean as you are. I remember when I first joined basic training, I realized that some women are just not clean, just not clean. They weren't taught properly or something like that. You know what I mean? They just not clean. I don't think that all parents teach their kid how to clean themselves. I don't. I think that there's some women, and I'm gonna just stick to women right now. I think there's some women that grow up without properly being taught how to clean themselves. And they just do nasty, trifling stuff. Because you would be like, man, how can a woman be so nasty? But it is. Some of these women are nasty, just nasty, and they used to being nasty. And that's just what they are. They nasty. They do stuff nasty. They don't care. And they used to it. I've seen plenty of women that walk right by the sink out the door. See, Joyce? Yep. Yeah, I did hear that there's so many people catching COVID right now. I hope I don't catch it, Lord Jesus. Yes, let's pray for our people that have COVID right now, y'all. Like, oh God, COVID's back out. She said, I hate to see women with hair under their armpit. When I did janitor work years ago, the men's bathroom will always be cleaner than the women. What? It's funny you say that because some women like just ugh. I just remember just when I went to basic training, I was a little older when I went to basic training. I was 22, and most of the people that was in basic training with me was like 17, 18, some 19-year-olds, but mostly 18. And I was just like, oh my God, like they went straight from their home and they weren't taught properly. You know what I mean? I own a daycare and teachers, the kids count to 10 before what? Oh, okay. That's a good thing to do. Wash your hand and count to 10 before you dry your hands off. Oh yeah, Adrian, they showed you say that. Yeah, women bathrooms are nasty. They are nasty. I've seen some nasty women bathrooms. It's some women you go to their house, it ain't clean. It's the restroom area. I think we should have we should talk about that. We should talk about that across the spectrum of women and being tidy, clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that needs to be a conversation because some you right, Sonia. You right. You are so right about that. Just don't. And you would think that if you have a mother or a mother figure, that would be one of the first things that you pass down to your daughter. You know what I mean? Or your niece. You know what I'm saying? Or your cousin. Some a female in your family that is younger than you. It's our responsibility to teach them. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute, hold on. No. Come here. You know, something ain't right. Go, you need to fix that. Cause I would. I just think that I just think that we need to do a better job of helping our women because some of that stuff just be just bad. $20 hand wash with what? Oh man, y'all made me not want to go outside. Even though I did go outside today, y'all made me not want to go outside. Y'all talk about this COVID. They saying COVID is on the rise. The numbers are going up. My mother used to press my hair when that grease melt and hit my scalp. I jumped and then would say, be your head still. Really? She said you'll be surprised at the women it'd be the ones that wear designer clothes and all that stuff. Them be the ones that stank up the place. I remember when I was getting the MRI done, the power went out and I was stuck in the MRI machine for more than an hour. Lord Jesus. I would have had to come up out that joker. Oh, hell no. You should have sued them jokers. That's some trauma right there. Ain't no way, Tim. And she was ranting and raving all mad because they made her children wash their face every morning. Really? That's weird. She said, that's weird. Why is she mad about that? I guess. Why wouldn't you want to get the boogers out your eyes, though? Grown women? That's right, cutesy. That's right, cutesy. Oh, Lord, y'all. Hey, me too. Sedate me or put me in one of them. They have like what they call an open MRI. That's the only one I like that I would go in, an open MRI. I don't like them MRIs that make you feel like you're going to be in a casket. Hell no. If I was stuck in a MRI for an hour, I'm suing. Y'all heard about the guy. This is a real life story. It was a guy that got stuck in an elevator. The elevator broke down on him, right? And the security didn't do their rounds for the evening because that was a part of the security job to do their rounds. And if they would have done their rounds, they would have heard the man banging and screaming on the elevator door, right? So they didn't do their rounds. You know, people want to get paid and not really doing their work, right? So he got stuck in the elevator. I want to say for like, let me see. Was it 2 days? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see how long he was stuck in the elevator. But he sued them and made millions. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me see how long it was. It was at his work too, honey. I think he sued enough to not have to work there no more. Oh, stuck for 41 hours. He was stuck in an elevator for 41 hours. He sued and won. Hold on. Let's see how much he won. He received a settlement of, let's see, how much did he get? He was 34 years old. He was a night manager. How much did he get? He was stuck in an elevator on the 39th floor, y'all. Oh, Lord. For 41 hours. I'm trying to see how much did he get. Hold on. Let's see what the settlement was. Woo, Lord. Y'all want to know how much this man got? This man got $25 million. Oh, no. That's what he sued for, 25 million. He didn't get the 25 million. Let me tell you how much he got. It said he started off with 25 million. What? Oh, it said, oh no, don't tell me he only got. It said he started off with 20, he sued for 25 million. Let me see how much did he get. Hold on, let me see how much this man got. He didn't get 25 million. He sued for 25 million. Why it won't say how much he got? Hold on. I wonder why they didn't tell how much he got. Anyway, it says he started off with 25 million. It doesn't say how much he got. Does anybody see how much he got? I don't see it. But anyway, 41 hours. 41 hours. That's almost 2 days. He was stuck in an elevator for 41 hours. I would freak out. He had to use the bathroom in that elevator. He couldn't freaking go get anything to eat or drink. Oh my God. Somebody said it must have been a Friday night and he didn't get back to Monday. It was on a, let's see. He said he received a settlement, but it didn't say how much. This was in New York. Trying to see what night it was on. He said he had no idea if it was night or day, honey. He didn't know. He had cold sweats. He said the hardest part was about it was going 41 hours without water. He thought he was going to die from dehydration. 39th floor. What day was it on? And he said he was fighting his claustrophobia. And it was all captured on video camera. It was captured on video camera. How in the world? He should have got the 25 million to me. He had no watch, no cell phone, no food, no water. Well, anyway. Yeah, it was over the weekend. It was over the weekend. He was a night manager, and it was over the weekend. They found him Sunday. He was found on a Sunday at 4:00. I'll just say this: if you're gonna go in the elevator, I don't care if you at work. I don't care if you just go to the next floor. Take your phone. What year was this? This was in. Well, it happened in 2016. No, hold on. It happened in 2008. But I don't think he got his settlement until, damn, it took him that long to get a settlement. That don't make no sense. So he was a night manager at an establishment. He went to go take a smoke break, okay? And they said it was the longest smoke break of his life. He went to take a smoke break. He didn't take no phone, no water, no nothing. He was just going to smoke a cigarette and coming back. Well, he came back. The elevator didn't work. He pressed the alarm. He kept, somebody said, I think he got 2 million. 2 million? He should have got more than that. 2 million. He pressed the alarm. No one came. The alarm company didn't come. The obviously the security cameras weren't working in there. It was working, but they didn't see him in there. This man, oh my God. He rang the emergency bell, but couldn't take the constant noise, so he turned off the emergency bell. Yeah, anyway, that was in Manhattan, New York, y'all. Manhattan, New York. It says he barely got 6 figures. They do not give an exact amount. Barely got 6 figures. You said he was in there for 41 hours. Yeah, 41 hours. 41 hours. I see somebody say 2 million. I see somebody say barely 6 figures. Child, let me tell you, barely 6 figures. I'd be mad as shit. Barely 6 figures. That means $100,000. Oh, please. They're going to have to give me more than that. You lost your mind. Man, I cut up. He had a horrible lawyer. If he only got 6 figures, he got a horrible lawyer. A horrible lawyer. Barely 6 figures is $100K. He crazy. Michelle, you ain't missing nothing. We was just talking about childhood traumas. He sued for 25 million and barely got 6 figures. Yes, he could have died. He didn't eat. Oh, hell no. 100,000? Oh, no. Where was this at? This was in Manhattan, New York. It ain't no way they just going to pay him some freaking being trapped in the elevator. He got to relieve himself and all that stuff, and they gave him $100K. Man, you would have retired me for the rest of my life. They would have had to retire me. They would have had to retire me. It ain't no freaking way. None whatsoever. Somebody said I would have definitely been in the millions. Exactly. Come on, lawyer. I wonder what jury or whatever that only gave him that small amount of money. What in the world? That man could have died. That man could have lost his life. That is in freaking insane, y'all. He could have lost his life. I would think that he would have some type of psycho problems after that. Yes, Sam, how you doing? I ain't even asked you. I'm sorry. Somebody said, I'm sure the lawyer got most. Man, please. I cut my lawyer out. If my lawyer couldn't get me nothing but freaking $100,000, I'm going to be mad. I've been in the elevator for freaking, I think that this man should have been retired. He should have got enough money to retire him for life. That's what he should have got. Come tell your story then, girl. Come tell your story. Let me drop the link. Come up and tell your story. What you mean you wish? Come tell your story, girl. She said, I wish I could tell my story. Why you can't? Somebody said I would never get on the elevator after that. I said, you're going to get on the elevator, make sure you take your, I wouldn't get on the elevator with no cell phone. Hell no. I'm not getting on no, and you know what? Not only like, even in the building that I live in right now, we have a, are you feeling much better? That's good. We got an elevator that the phone go out in, and I don't even like that. But they do have cameras, and because it's a residential, we got security here, 24/7. So I do like that part, but I ain't crazy about no elevators either. I'm wondering if it wasn't supposed to be taking that smoke break and then he got locked in there. So they said, screw your millions. You want it. I don't think they can tell you when you can take a smoke break or not. I mean, can they? Isn't that like going to the bathroom? They can't tell you when to go to the bathroom. I don't know. Shit. Can they tell you when you can go take a smoke break or not? I would think that they can't tell you that you can go to the bathroom or you can't go to the bathroom. You can go to the bathroom whenever you want to go to the bathroom, right? You could just say, I'm going to the bathroom. Y'all know y'all crazy sending me this stuff. We're going to talk about that on that. UPMC don't allow the employees to smoke while on the clock. At all? I mean, I don't smoke. But how you gonna stop somebody from smoking while they on the clock? So, do they? I mean, can they clock out? Like what? I don't know. I haven't eaten in days, but I'm drinking lots of fluids. Oh wow, Sam, you gonna lose weight doing that? You gonna lose weight, Sam, doing that? You are going to lose weight doing that one. Somebody said bathrooms are different than smoke breaks. Yeah, you might be right. Oh wow, Terry. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm about to get off this live. You know what? First of all, I want to pat myself on the back for not having to get rowdy and body during this live, y'all. Don't y'all feel good about not having to get rowdy and body, y'all? We did a whole almost 2 hours and we didn't even get rowdy, body, child. I'm gonna get off this live. I want this live to be definitely positive. I want this live right here to not have no drama in it. And we made it, y'all. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Now, I ain't gonna say the next live gonna be like that. I'm just gonna say we went for this whole hour and 43 seconds. I'm gonna end at 1:45, y'all. We went this whole hour and 43 seconds. We didn't get rowdy, or none of that, did we? No way. She said, yes, I've lost 15 pounds so far. You lost 15 pounds from COVID? Oh, Lord, Jesus. Smoking is a nasty habit. Sometimes it isn't even allowed. Well, you know, the military, you can't smoke. You got to be 50 feet away from the building. So I'm going to sign off this live, y'all, with this one right here going to be a good one for the books. No, we ain't cussed nobody out. We ain't done none of that. We've been good. Now, I wanted to see could I do it, and I did it, y'all. So I'm going to sign off. We did good. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to take a breather. Y'all talking about some good night. And I'm going to come back, y'all. Because I want to talk about somebody. Now, y'all don't have to come back. Y'all don't have to come back. But I am coming back. I'm coming back. But I wanted one for the books, baby. Let me stop. So I want to come back and talk about one person. All right, so we signing off, y'all. I love y'all. This is a good one, y'all. This is a good one for the books. Yay. This is a good one for the books. Yay. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all in about 15 minutes. Going to get you something to drink. About 15 minutes. All right, talk to y'all later. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.